You are now watching Sugarwater TV.
How did this film come about? How did Brooklyn Boheme form?
Nelson gave me a call and he was like, you know what, this is going to be an amazing story. Do you want to do it? I said, I got my camera. Let's go. We started shooting a week later.
Are you serious? It was that quick? Okay. Great.
Because I knew these people were, I knew how a lot of people were friends of mine who were key to the story. And so it was like, I know I can get them, you know, when you start documentaries, the whole thing is, who can I get to talk to me? Well, we knew we could get people to talk to us. So over the course of, really, we did most of it in summer year.
2009.
The bulk of it was done.
Yeah, and then we just sort of just kept adding people to the mix. And it was, you know, it's not your typical documentary. We shot it in park benches and people's homes.
Right.
And a lot of times it was just me and Nelson. So there's a real intimacy you're going to feel in the film. You know, you have never seen Spike Lee this way before. You have never seen Chris Rock this way before.
I think people will, Spike really gives a very warm and I think revealing interview. We interviewed him in the park, you know, right across where he grew up, and there's a kind of warmth to it that I think is quite extraordinary.
What I would say, organically, what was the drive? What was the love behind it? What was the motivation that made you do this?
Listen, who wouldn't want to be part of being friends with Nelson George and Chris Rock and Spike Lee and Branford Marsalis and Talib Kweli and Saul Williams, and it just keeps going on and on and on. And everyone that has seen the film has said the same thing. How come we don't have that kind of community now? You know what I mean? Like, I long for that as a filmmaker.
I'm sure it's out there somewhere. But
I hope this film inspires people to make their own communities. That's our dream.
And one of the key thing, this was not an online community. This was the people who knew each other, went to each other's houses. The online is great, but there's something about that face-to-face thing that bonds people.
Absolutely. And we're a Brooklyn-based station.
So what does the urban festival mean for you guys?
This is our debut. I mean, it's a festival about celebrating life in the cities of America. And this is such a New York story. It's such a city story. It's such a community story.
Yeah, like I was saying before, it's like if Spike Lee was there may be the new young Spike Lee out there in one of the short films that you see, or the young, you know, Chris Rock. If this festival were around back then, this is where they would be.
So I gotta ask one more question. So for the new people that are coming in the game, give me some advice. Give them some advice on how to get in the game if they have a movie or.
Collabo. It's about building a team.
Collaborate. And you know what? Get your camera and get out and start shooting, which is exactly how we've made this movie. We just started shooting. And Kickstarter, there's so many ways. There's more ways than ever to make a movie these days. So do it, you know.
That's what it is. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.